Hey guys, it's me, Lemon from here. We are back with my very second Fnaf theory, an actual theory, on a character that I will be doing on my post. So make sure to look at that and comment and go to the poll and vote on which character I should do, with which withered animatronic I should do a theory on. Make sure to subscribe, and that'll be coming out today. Bye. Vote for the poll, and also help me get to 1,000 subs. Bye. Hey guys, it's me, Lemon from 23. Here I'm going to be doing a Withered Freddy theory on why Withered Freddy doesn't look as withered as the other animatronics, and also why none of his parts are missing. Well, let's get right into it. Before we get into this theory video, make sure to subscribe. So if you want to see me, if this video gets to 100 views, I will do another theory. Make sure to subscribe, and let's go into the theory. Well, Withered Freddy. Why is Withered Freddy withered, isn't as withered or missing any parts as the other animatronics? Well, let's get right into it. Well, Withered Freddy is from Fnaf 2, the withered version of Freddy, obviously in the name Withered Freddy. And all the other animatronics, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are all and Golden Freddy are all withered. But Freddy, he's not missing. He's just plain dirty. He's just dirty and just has some holes in it. That's all. Why is he not missing any parts? Since the toy animatronics were built using some of the parts of the withered animatronics from the originals from 1985, then that means how come Withered Freddy only has is just dirty and has holes and just some wires and not missing any parts like Withered Bonnie, for example? Withered Bonnie's missing his face and his whole entire left arm. And Withered Chica, she's just missing her hands. And her mouth is just messed up. Then Foxy, he's just plain withered. He's not missing any parts. He's just withered. You can see just most of an endoskeleton and yeah. But Freddy, he sticks out from the rest. Doesn't have any missing parts whatsoever. It's just dirty and just looks like the original version of Freddy from 1985 from Fredbear's Family Diner, or the original Freddy Fazbear's Pizza from 1985. After the missing children incident, they had to shut down Freddy Fazbear's Pizza to make way for the new location in 1987, being in Fnaf 2, with introducing the Withers. So, here's some evidence to back my theory up. Why I think Withered Freddy isn't as damaged as the other animatronic, the withered animatronics, is because when Fazbear Entertainment was taking some parts to build the new toy animatronics, as Fazbear Entertainment is cheap, as you can tell from some of the games, like from the pizzeria in FNAF 1, the kitchen security camera is dead, and you can't see in there, and also, Freddy Fazbear's isn't technically up the code. Sorry, I'm not with that stuff, but yeah, not up to code. So why is Withered Freddy not just dirty? Basically, that's some evidence. Evidence 1. And then also I think Withered Freddy, they just decided not when Henry was building the FNAF 2 location, and he's decided to take the old 1985 animatronics and to start rebranding the whole locations, and he just decided to rebrand, and he didn't want to reuse the old animatronics, as Phone Guy says when he in FNAF, on one of the FNAF phone 2 phone calls, saying that how they revamped Foxy because they thought he was the Wither Foxy was too scary for children, so they decided to replace him with Toy Foxy or Mangle. So that might have something to do with Freddy, why he is not as withered as the others, because Toy Freddy, they could have just used some parts from Withered Freddy, like just some pieces of his costume, and not the endoskeleton parts. So that's why while they were tearing him apart, there's some wires coming out. And they decided not to fix them, along with the other Wither animatronics. How they took a lot more parts, like Wither Bonnie, for example. They took his face and his left arm, and then the casing off of his right foot, or right or left foot. I'm sorry if I am correct. And also, he also is missing his eyes. That's pretty weird. But with Freddy, he's the only one who's normal. He is just dirty, like I've been saying, and he has pretty much all of his parts. He just has holes and stuff inside of him. So, the reason why I think he's withered, he isn't as withered is because Fazbear Entertainment didn't take a lot of parts from him, and they just used the rest of the parts that materials that they bought themselves, and decided to use those to make Toy Freddy instead of using the parts from Withered Freddy, because they thought it would be too scary or old. And also Fazbear Entertainment, after the 1985 missing children's incident, they might have known about found the bodies inside of the 1985 animatronics, so they decided, and because they probably smelled the suits, so they decided not to use those animatronics, and also they decided just to use some casing that didn't smell like rotting corpse, so so they wouldn't smell like corpses. So that's my theory on why I think Withered Freddy is withered. Isn't many missing parts as the others. Make sure to subscribe for the next theory. Bye! Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Lemon Russian 23. Here we're back with the Withered Bonnie theory. I will be doing a theory on Withered Bonnie. Well, before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe, so we can get to 1K by the end of the year. Make sure to subscribe, and let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be talking about Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie is the withered version of the 1985 Withered Bonnie from, the 1985 Bonnie from Fredbear's Family Diner and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Either one. So yeah. My theory is, why is Withered Bonnie missing his face? And I'm going to be answering that today. Let's get right into it. So, the reason why, here's evidence one why I think Bonnie's face is missing. So, let's get into it. Alright, so, my reason on why I think Bonnie's face is missing is, well, with the Bonnie, he is withered. Also, picture on screen right now. He's missing his face, arm, and the casing on his right arm, and his left foot. So, and also, if you haven't seen the Withered Freddy theory that I made yesterday, go check that out. It's a good theory. I think you might like it. So, okay, anyways, Withered Bonnie, is from Fnaf 2. They decided to revamp, like I said in the Withered Freddy theory, they decided to revamp, Henry decided to revamp the whole pizzeria from the original Freddy Fazbear's into the 1987 pizzeria with the toys and the withers. Because he didn't want to use those because they had the dead children from the 1985 missing children's incident. So he decided to make the toys. And as I said in the Withered Freddy theory, he just used he used major parts from the other withers, but Withered Freddy sticks out from the rest. He just used some small parts, and it's just like, well, missing some parts. Well, yeah, so why is he missing his face, though? I'm thinking that I've been seeing a lot of theories about how Scraptrap or Springtrap, Scraptrap stole Bonnie's face. Here's the reason why I think Scraptrap stole Bonnie's face. Is because when Willie Mafton got burned originally, he looks completely different in FNAF. He looks completely different than he did in FNAF 3. So, and also, when you line up Withered Bonnie's face and Scraptrap's face, they look pretty much identical. Like when you line the face with Scraptrap's face up with Bonnie's no-face body, it lines up like pretty much perfectly. So, I was wondering, why is he missing? Why does So, I was saying, since the Pizzeria Simulator after the Fazbear's Fright burned down in FNAF 3, taking place in 2023, last year, that makes that doesn't make really a lot of sense, because the reason why, and also Scrap Baby and Scrap Trap. So Scrap Baby, after getting ejected by Ennard and the other Fun Times, Funtime Freddy, Wooler, and Funtime Foxy, after them getting, kicking out Baby from Ennard, then Scraptrap, her becoming Scrap Baby, rebuilding herself, going to different Fazbear locations, and getting parts to rebuild herself. So I'm thinking that Scraptrap, aka Willie Mafton, when he got burned in the fire, most of his suit was gone, and he decided he wanted a new suit. But he looks nothing different. I'll make a theory on that after. So, later today. So actually, after that, we have Scraptrap might have went to another Fazbear location and found a Spirit Bonnie head, a Bonnie face, and decided he wanted and while he was fixing himself, he found a Bonnie face, so he decided to put it on, and then it was green and old from it being old, so he decided to put it on. He thought it would fit with his costume, so he decided to use Bonnie's face for his costume. If you don't believe that theory, I have another one coming at you. Withered Bonnie, as I said in the last one, that Henry decided he didn't want to use all the animatronic parts that smell like rotten corpse. So he decided to use major parts that didn't smell like rotten corpse. So he just, like Bonnie's arm and his face, for example, he decided to, use his face to make the toy animatronics. Like, he used his Bonnie's face to make toy Bonnie, and his arm to make toy Bonnie, in the casing. Then he used Withered Chica's hands for Withered Chica, and for Toy Chica, and then Toy Freddy parts for Toy Freddy, and then some of Withered Foxy's casing for, Mangle or Toy Foxy. Well, that's my reason on why I think, my second reason on why I think Withered Bonnie is missing his face. Make sure to subscribe and stay awesome. And the Scraptrap theory is coming. Make sure to subscribe. Bye. What's up, guys? It's me, Lumber3. Here I'm going to be doing the Bite of 87 theory. It's not yet confirmed if Foxy did it. Withered Foxy from Fnaf 2. I will be doing a theory on this subject today in this video. Make sure to subscribe, and let's get right into this theory. Alright, guys. I'm going to be doing the Bite of 87 theory. Even though it's not yet confirmed, but there's a lot of evidence inside of the Five Nights at Freddy's, the news book, the week before, that reveals a lot of information from past mysteries. Also saying that the Bite of 87 victim did not die. He survived. He just can't talk because that part of the frontal lobe allows you not to talk, I guess. So he couldn't talk. So there was a rumor going around. And it also said from the from the Toast or whatever his name is, Fnaf. He's a Fnaf YouTuber. Fnaf said that he in the book it said that there's a rumor going around in the pizzeria about flashing a flashlight in that person's eye who did it. And who else in Fnaf 2's you need a flash of light at? Withered Foxy. That's one of the candidates I have on this list. So I'm going to go get the list that I made on a Google Doc on my computer at school. So I'm gonna go get that and I'll go get it. All right, guys, I got the evidence right here. Don't know if you can see it. Let me turn down the volume. Turn down the flipping light so you can actually see it a lot better. You probably can't read it, but it says Mangle. Here's my candidates. We have Mangle can walk on walls and ceilings. Withered Foxy can run really fast and has a big jaw. Toy Chica, she can remember beat. NO2 has a big jaw and with a lot of teeth. And Withered Bonnie. This might be a reason why his face is missing. I'll go more into depth. Also, if you speaking of Withered Bonnie, I just made a Withered Bonnie theory. So if you want to go check that out, I'll leave. It's my newest video that I posted. So just go check that out and see why I think Withered Bonnie's face is missing. And also go check out the Withered Freddy theory. The Withered Bonnie theory is getting a lot of views. So go and check out the Withered Bonnie and Withered Freddy theory. And also after you're done checking out the who I think caused the body of 87, I'm probably gonna say Withered Foxy, obviously, because he's the most has the most evidence. So let's get back into the theory. And also, okay, so so those are the candidates and why. And okay, so my also reason is why Withered Bonnie. This also so starting with our first candidate, Mangle. I don't have a Mangle plushie, but it's a lot of work. Mangle is a Mangle. The reason why Mangle, I think Mangle did it, could have done it, one of the candidates, most likely, is because she can climb on ceilings and walls that no other animatronic can do, and also she could because while the security guard, Jeremy Fitzgerald, could have been checking the cameras or taking on another animatronic, the animatronics might have come up with a plan, to a foolproof plan because they thought it was William Afton. So during the J shift, the only animatronics that would be active right now would be the Withers and Mangle. The only animatronics that would be active right now would be the Withers and Mangle. And so while all the other animatronics, like all the toys, besides Mangle, were performing, there would be a day security guard, Jeremy Fitzgerald, would be checking the cameras and making sure everything was all right. And then Mangle got on top of the ceiling while he was checking the cameras and could have gotten behind and while he jumped in, scared him by surprise and caught him by surprise. And before it was too late for him to go, for him to get help, Mangle jumped down from the ceiling and bit the frontal lobe of Jeremy Fitzgerald, causing him to lose the frontal lobe of his brain, causing him to get knocked out, and him having to go to the hospital and being in there for over probably a month. So with Mangle out of the way, my next candidate is Withered Foxy. Withered Foxy, blush, the expert blush, I don't have him, but with Foxy will work. Foxy, here's the reason why I think Foxy could have done it, is because in the book the week before, it says, the toast, says that Foxy, there's a rumor going around in the book, there's a rumor going around at the Fnaf 2 location about, after the bite of 87, about how Foxy, about there's some animatronic that you could flash a flashlight with, and who only animatronic do you use a flashlight with? Withered Foxy. So Withered Foxy would be this would be my most likely candidate, and here's more evidence if you don't believe me if it's Withered Foxy. By the end, I'll be telling you you'll believe that it's Withered Foxy. My second reason on why I think it's Withered Foxy is because he has really big teeth, and he could probably bite through skin and bone to get to the frontal lobe. You would have to have teeth powerful enough to bite through skin and bone. And if his teeth were made of either plastic, they wouldn't be able to do it. Metal, though, because they're old animatronics, and the endoskeletons are made out of metal, and metal can probably cut through bone. So he would probably Withered Foxy has teeth that are made out of bone, teeth out of metal. So I'm gonna pull up an image of Withered Foxy to show you what I mean by how his teeth look like. Let's just take a look at this image. Take a look. Okay, I'm just gonna zoom it in as far as I can. So look, Withered Foxy has these big old white teeth that look like they're made of metal, and also he has his endo teeth. Those are made of metals too. So he could probably just bite into Bone. He could have just ran down the hallway while all the animatronics, like the toys, and were performing on the stage, with all the other guests were in the party rooms or in the main stage area. Withered Foxy ran down the hallway like he normally does, and it was too late for Jeremy Fitzgerald to flash the flashlight in his eyes. So then he basically did something like this and jump scared him and literally ripped out and literally tore his endo teeth or his regular teeth, his jaw, into Jeremy Fitzgerald's frontal lobe, biting so deep in there, he ripped it out, causing the bite of 87. All right, the next candidate is Withered Chica. As she says in Ultimate Custom Night, where's my beak? Lodged in your forehead. Forehead. That's where your brain is, in your forehead, in your head. That would make a lot of sense, because she could have just removed her, while everyone was, could have been distracted, people wouldn't have been looking for her. She could have, walked over out of the party rooms, or one of the party rooms, or off stage, and went over to the night guard and just walked down the hallway and jumps into his face, ripping her small teeth into. But that's the problem, small teeth. She wouldn't, just because she wouldn't be able to bite into his skin or bone with the teeth, because her teeth are far back. So let me just show an image of Toy Chica. Okay, we have an image of her teeth. And as you can see, her teeth are all the way in. As for Foxy, his teeth are out. So, how in the world she wouldn't be able to bite into anyone's skin, because it's also plastic, and also she won't be able to actually bite anything because her teeth are in, like human teeth. Yes, they would be like that. Instead of that. So, and then the other candidate that I have after Toy Chica is Endo-02. Endo-02 is the endoskeleton. It has big teeth. It has really big teeth. Okay, let me find a picture of Endo-02 real quickly. Endo-02 images. As you can tell from the image, look at those teeth. They could probably bite into human bone or skin because they're made of metal. So, that's the reason why I think Endo-02 could have done it. Now, the final last candidate on why who could have done the bite of 87, who probably could have, probably more likely than the other. And then the third candidate I think could have done the bite of 87. That's probably already could have been likely. Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie could have been the reason. This could have been the reason why he has teeth, and also why his face could be missing. Before they started taking it apart, maybe the toys were already built, and when they were finishing up Toy Bonnie, they ripped off. The reason why they didn't use the withers is because Bonnie ran into the night guard in the grand opening of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. That he ran into the office and jump scared the night guard, and as he was ripping through his mouth, his face got ripped off. And, well, that is the end of the Bite of 87 theory. Make sure to subscribe for the next theory. The Springtrap. Why Springtrap don't look like he does in Pizzeria Simulator. Make sure to subscribe and stay FNAF. Because I always come back. Hey guys, it's me, Reaction 23. Here, I'm going to be doing the midnight motorist theory. I have some evidence to back this up. So let me show you. I literally have a whole notebook that I wrote down, and even a piece of paper connecting dots. Oh, crap. Hey guys, it's me, Reaction 23. We're doing the midnight motorist theory. Okay, here is a breakdown of the characters. Yellow guy, TV person, and green guy. And then locations, juniors, parking lot, yellow guy's house, living room, TV, outside window, and lore, rain, and purple car. So I made a chart here. It says, take cake to the children minigame from Fnaf 2, no rain. Security puppet minigame from Pizzeria Similar, rain. And then Fnaf 6, Midnight Motorist, rain. And the reason why I think these are all connected is because it's telling a story how Charlotte Emily got killed. I'll put an image of the first up. We're take cake to the children minigame. We'll put a photo up there, right now. So it should be right there. And then for a breakdown, we have that minigame has a child crying outside the pizzeria, and then a purple car rolls out and she dies, and that's purple guy. So then the security puppet minigame, we have you playing as a security puppet. The bullies put a box over your trap you inside your box and putting a present on top of it, and they would push Charlie out into the rain outside the pizzeria, and it's raining. And then in Midnight Motorist, it's also raining. So I think these are connected. So after William Afton kills Charlotte Emily, he drives home, and I'll put a photo of that up. And then he arrives in his house. I'll put the photo of that inside the house. And then he talks to, I think, being Michael. He's gray, he has a gray t-shirt, and he sounds to be like Michael. So then we get to the weird part. His door's locked. And then we get to another weird part. I'll put another screen of him over by the door. Purple guy, yellow guy, purple guy. Whatever. Before he gets home, though, he goes to Junior's, the bar. So what I'm thinking is, he originally was so mad at Henry for killing the crying child, Cassidy, Evan, whatever you'd like to say, crying child. He is in a drunken rage, so he kills Charlotte Emily as an act of revenge on Henry for killing his child with his Red Bear animatronic at Fredbear's, even though it was Michael's fault, basically. So then after that, he kills Charlie, and then he goes home. After he goes to Junior's, then he goes home, and he Michael's watching TV. He says he's had a rough day, just leave him alone. Then he goes over the Evan's door, or Cassidy or Evan, Chris or Evan or whatever's door, the Grandpa's door, and it's locked. Then we get to the weird part. When he goes outside, there's animatronic footprints and there's broken glass. Then purple guy says, or yellow guy says, off to that place again. He'll be sorry when he gets home. So that's the weird part, though. He says that, and then after that, we are suspecting, who are these footprints belonging to? What we think it is one of the animatronics that leaves either the originals or Golden Freddy. Or Shadow Freddy. Actually, Shadow Freddy. Shadow Freddy could be the person with has three toes. And also, you see his tracks. And also, there's an unmarked pile of dirt who could be Elizabeth, but you don't see Elizabeth in this minigame. And also, in FNAF 4's minigames, you don't see her at all. So I'm wondering, who did so what I'm thinking is, Shadow Freddy led Chris or Cassidy or Evan or the crying child out of his bedroom. This is probably when William Afton, after he already killed, then after this he kills the kids after this in the timeline. So maybe the Shadow Freddy is probably is leading the crying child to Charlie's dead body. Why? Because Shadow Freddy, whenever you see Shadow Freddy, he's purple. And also he's associated with William Afton, where in the FNAF 3 minigames, one of them is where you get all the animatronics get dismantled. And who do you follow? Shadow Freddy. And at the end, purple guy dismantles you. So that is the end of this segment. So okay, I'm gonna show you more evidence so you will believe me. Well, guys, if you didn't believe me in that all those reasons, well, you're gonna believe. If you believed in my reason and you think that's actually a good theory, well, make sure to subscribe for the next theory coming tonight. Alright, bye! Oh, sorry, bye!